treat. My name is Calliope, and I'm going to be taking care of your treatment today. How are you doing today? Yes, I know it's quite hot, isn't it? Yes, we have a string of over 100-degree temperatures. It's not going to end anytime soon, I'm afraid. Isn't it just crazy that 3 days ago we had the heat on? Before this, we had only had one day that was above 80 degrees. Gotta love the Midwest, huh? I hope by the time you leave this treatment, you feel a little more cool and collected. You feel even just the littlest bit better, okay? Alright, so if I remember correctly, your profile said, right, so you booked a Nasya treatment, is that correct? Okay, so do you know much about Nasya? Okay, I can explain, no problem. So Nasya, or Nasyam, is an Ayurvedic treatment. It's meant for detoxification, and it addresses many concerns to deal with the head or the respiratory system. So Nasya can be used to treat headaches or migraines, allergies, brain fog, anything to do with the head or the respiratory system. Now, Ayurveda is traditional Indian medicine, so it has similarities to traditional Eastern Asian medicines. For example, the terms channels and Marma points used in Ayurveda could be synonymous with the terms meridians and acupuncture points that are commonly used in traditional Chinese medicine. They mean very similar things. So if you know a little bit about meridians or qi, acupuncture points, it's very similar to what we're going to be working with today. Okay? These different modalities, these different sets of traditional medicine have been around for quite literally thousands of years and used by many, many different people. Now, with the Nasya, this is a treatment where we use medicated oil and we give you a little bit of a massage as well as popping a few drops inside your nose. Now, I don't want you to recoil immediately. These medicated oils are made with ingredients that are safe for humans, that are completely edible, and we wouldn't put anything inside your body that your body could not have, okay? Ayurveda uses many oils in its practice and often will use oils both on the outside of the body as well as inside the body, okay? Now the drops we use inside the nose, they shouldn't give you any discomfort. You're not going to feel like you're breathing water or you're drowning. It's a very small amount, but it'll help to unclog and clear your respiratory system. Okay? All right. Any questions so far? Okay. You just let me know at any point, all right? I know it's not something that Western alternative therapy usually deals with, so some of the concepts are a little different, right? So just let me know if you have any questions. So I'm going to sanitize my hands real quick, and then I'm going to tie your hair back. So I'm just going to be tying your hair back in just a moment. So I'd like to ask your permission to touch you. Is that okay with you? Okay, excellent. Okay, so I have a little hair scarf here. So I'm just going to bring that around, and then we will just tie this above your head. There we go. How is that? Is that all right? Okay. Is it too tight, or is that okay? Okay, that's good. All right, I'm just going to push that back a little so we can push your hair out of the way. There we go. Very good. Okay. So now I'm going to cleanse your face with a cleansing balm. Now, this is going to help melt away any dirt, dust, debris, little bits we just accumulate over the day. So, just take a bit here. Got my little applicator stick. Pop some on my hand. Going to run this between my fingers, and then I'm going to distribute it along your face. Okay, so I'm just going to run this on your face. So the way the cleansing balm works is we rub it into the skin, and then we take a few drops of water, and that emulsifies it and helps it break down the dirt and dust and whatnot even further. And then we wash it away. Okay, I'm just going to get under your neck here. Okay, I'm just going to take a couple of drops of water here. Doesn't take much. Just a little bit. Just going to pat that along your face. Okay. Very good. All right. And now we'll work that. There we go. This is where it starts getting a bit of a lather. This is where it emulsifies. Have you close your eyes for me, and I'm just going to gently run that along your eyes. So this is some of the most gentle cleanser that I've ever used, and I've even had this on my eyes while I was wearing contacts, and it doesn't irritate the eyes at all. I mean, maybe if some water ran into your eyes, but the cleanser itself is extraordinarily gentle. Okay, very good. Alright, this is where we take a little wet tissue here. And then we So the thing with cleansing balms is you can't really just wash them off, or rinse rather. You have to physically remove them, because it'll look like you got everything, but then if you run a tissue along your face, you'll pick up all the dissolved dirt. So we gotta make sure to actually take off the balm. Okay, so the good thing about this is that you don't need to use a moisturizer after. We are going to be putting some facial oil on your face, so we don't need any anyway. But since it's so moisturizing, you can wash it off and continue on with your day if you need to. So that's pretty cool. Very hydrating. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Here we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get just a little bit of oil and we're going to palpate the Marma points along your face. So remember I said this is like acupuncture or acupressure points, okay? These are designed to open the energy centers around your upper body. I like to get just a little bit of oil, more for the aromatic quality of it, just so you have a little bit of scent to further relax with, okay? So I'm just going to press down and hold these Marma points. I'm just working along in a specific sequence. And just stimulating all those points. There we go. I want you to just take deep breaths for me. Just relax the best you can. And you can close your eyes or keep them open. Doesn't matter either way. Whatever makes you the most comfortable. That's the most important thing. Okay. Finishing up with palpating the Marma points. Okay. And this is where we bring in a different kind of oil. And this oil is meant to balance. Just a little bit. Has a bit of a different scent to it. I'm going to take a little smell here. I'll just hold my hands right here. Yeah. Very herbal, definitely. But kind of an earthy, woodsy sort of scent to it. So now we're going to do a little bit of a facial massage, okay? So I'm going to distribute the oil on your face. Now, when I say balancing oil, I mean that it's meant to balance the left left and right hemispheres of your brain. It's meant to bring your mind into balance. It's supposed to relax you. Okay? So I'm just going to work circular motions and work our oil into the skin. Just like that. There are certain ways to conduct treatment, specifically with massage. Oftentimes there is a specific direction to go, and oftentimes it's in a circular direction. How is this pressure for you? Circles along your face. Just want you to do your best to settle into your body. Take in the sense, take in the sensation, and just be present here in this moment. Just allow me to take care of you here. Massaging a specific direction, a specific way. And can't forget the neck here. To make sure that my pressure is a lot lighter on the neck. I don't like to go over the throat at all, unless I'm just transitioning from one side to the other. Okay. I'm going to let you have a little steam treatment now, okay? So I'm going to be placing a cover over your eyes to protect them, and we're going to be using a bit of steam, and I have a bit of eucalyptus oil as well, and that will help open up your nasal passages and let the oils penetrate the skin a little better, okay? So I'm just going to grab one of our steamed towels here, okay? And I'm going to lay this over your eyes. Okay, how is that? Is the temperature of the towel okay? Okay, so I'm just going to bring over our steamer, and then we'll let that wash over your face for a few minutes, okay? bring that over. And we're going to just turn that on. Okay. And I'm going to grab some of our eucalyptus oil. Okay. I'm going to pop a couple of drops into my hand. Okay. And I'm just going to put my hands under your nose, okay? You have a little bit of breathing room here, but you can definitely smell that, yeah? Good. Menthol is so good for opening up your airways. I use it anytime I shower when I've got some allergies or a cold going on. It really helps unclog your passageways. With this eucalyptus oil, I want you to take a deep breath in for me and inhale the oil's scent. Deep breath out of your mouth. Good. Deep breath in. And deep breath out of your mouth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out of your mouth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out of your mouth. Last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out of your mouth. Good. Okay. I'm just going to wipe off my hands here. Okay. And we're just going to give it a minute longer with the steam. Just going to grab our Nasya drops. So I'm just going to be taking this bottle. This bottle hasn't been opened for anyone except for you. So you're the only one who will have this oil, this dropper, anywhere near your nose, okay? And I'm going to take this bottle and we're going to warm it up so that you're not having cold oil go up your nose, right? And we'll just go ahead and take off the cover over your eyes, our steam towel. Alright, there you are. Okay. So I'm going to remove the excess oil. I'm just going to use a little bit of rose water for this. We're not going to do the whole cleansing balm thing. There we go. Okay, so let me just grab some of our rose water here. Okay. And now I'm going to take off the excess oil. So what's left on your face is just excess what was meant to be absorbed into the skin has already been absorbed. And this just makes it a little easier so that you're not sitting with a face full of oil. Now we do the Nasya, alright? So our bottle's warmed up, which should be closer to body temperature. And what we're going to be doing is I'll have you take a few deep breaths, and then on the last deep breath, I'll have you hold your breath. You can still breathe through your mouth if you want, but take care not to breathe through your nose yet. And then we'll have you inhale the little drops, okay? I'll be applying them right inside your nasal passages, and then we'll have you inhale, okay? So if you could just take a deep breath in for me, and out. Breath in, out, deep breath in, and hold for me. Okay, just going to and I want you to inhale, okay? Take a sharp inhale. Good, okay. I'm just going to rub that side of your nose. Okay, we'll do a little bit massage. Coat the inside of your nose there. How's the sensation? Okay. Yeah, see, it's such a negligible amount that there shouldn't be any discomfort. Just helps lubricate the nasal passages and helps work from the inside out. Okay, good. Now I want you to take a real sharp sniff in. Like that, okay? Can you do that? There you go. Alright, good. We're going to do another round of deep breaths, and then we will put the Nasya oil in the other nostril, okay? So take a deep breath in for me, and out. Deep breath in, and out. Deep breath in, hold, okay, and breathe in. Good, and I'll just rub that other side. Here we go. Deep sniff for me. There you go. Okay. So, how does that feel? Okay. You can almost feel it in the back of your throat. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's all connected. So, I imagine that oil is now traveling down, going down to your respiratory system, right? Yes, so I'm just gonna rub your nose a little Just keep taking deep breaths. There you go. Okay. So since we've done so much work with your nose, with your head, we want to bring balance to the rest of your body, okay? So in Ayurveda, oftentimes that means that we massage the hands and the feet with oil, and that's what I'm going to be doing with you, okay? Don't worry, we'll take off the excess when we're done. I'm not going to let you slide out of here with oily hands and feet, okay? Alright, so let's get some of our oil, and I'll ask to see your hands. Okay, so if you could just hold your hands out for me, and I'm just going to distribute the oil, and then work with one hand. We rub in our specific direction, our circular motions. How is this? Soothing? Good. Good, good, good. How's your nose feeling? A little clearer? Yeah. Oftentimes our noses are just a little more stuffed up than we realize. Then when they clear, then it's a whole different world, huh? Okay, let's do the other hand here. Very warming massage, huh? It's a lot of energy we generate, creating a lot of heat, even with the oil helping to ease the friction. I'm going to be moving down to your feet. So I'm just going to scooch. Let's get some more oil. Okay. We're just going to coat your feet. Okay. Take one and rub. Our circular motions. Okay. And switch to the other side, the other foot. That good? Okay, so let me just dab off your hands and your feet, okay? Get off the excess oil, anything that hasn't been absorbed. Very good. So that will conclude our Nasya treatment. Now, since I put so much oil on your face, even though we cleanse with the rose water, if you would like, I can give you another round of that cleansing balm. If you tend to have pretty oily skin, yeah, it's no problem. You can do that right now. New applicator. Okay. All right, and we'll just distribute the balm all over the face. We won't need to be as thorough this time, since we had just cleansed. Use the rose water, but we'll get it worked through, and then we'll get our water to emulsify, like that, and just press that into the skin. Good, and emulsify. Let's take our tissue and just take that off. There we go. And let me just pat you dry here. And now that concludes our Nasya treatment. Let me go ahead and take off your hair wrap here. Okay, there we go. All good. And I have your bottle of Nasya oil here. So as I said, this is just for you. So if you want to do the Nasya treatment at home, perhaps when you have a stuffy nose, then you're more than welcome. It's 5 drops on each side. That's for you. So thank you so much for coming to the Kailu Wellness Retreat for this Ayurvedic Nasya treatment. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you.